Hey everybody, it's Mandy from Mandy Jean Chic. I hope you're not sick of my haul videos, but the reason why I do them is not to brag, not to show you guys everything that I bought, but because I like to watch haul videos. Sometimes when I'm in the drugstore, like, I get so excited about all the makeup in there that I don't notice products. So I like to see kind of what everyone is buying and what they like, what they don't like. So that's why I film these haul videos. You know, I'm going to be very honest, this month I probably spent a lot more money on makeup and clothes than I do majority of other months. And that is because it's my birthday month, and it's my birthday month. So I've bought a lot of makeup this month, more than probably what I should have. But with that being said, I still wanted to show you guys the Walgreens haul from today. And part of the reason also why I do these videos is because I always shop for good deals. Rarely do I ever pay full price for anything. So if I find a good deal, I want to share it with you guys because I love makeup. And if I can buy makeup at a discount or on sale, I want to know about it. So the first thing that I bought that I actually paid full price for because they didn't have these on sale yet, my Walgreens has a bunch of like Wet n Wild stuff that says 25% off, but it starts September 1st. I'm like, it's like August 18th. Really? But the reason why I was in Walgreens today was because yesterday was my husband's birthday, and he actually got so sick with diverticulitis that he had to go to the hospital. So I had to go to Walgreens to fill his prescriptions. He's fine. He's home. He's resting. But, you know, one thing, he might kill me for sharing this with you guys, but if you or anyone in your family has diverticulitis, my heart goes out to them because my husband is the biggest, burliest guy I've ever met. He's a man's man, but this is very painful. And he's like this close to having to have surgery to have part of his actual colon removed. So if anyone in your family ever has stomach pains to the point where they cannot function, take them to the ER, because the worst case scenario, honestly, with diverticulitis is the colon can separate or rupture, and then you have a colostomy bag for 6 months plus a colon reconnection surgery. Brett has not made it this far, but you know what I'm trying to say is if any of your family members get that far, don't let it happen. Make sure they go to the ER, because this is a disease. It's not just something that, you know, people get like a cold. I mean, it's a disease. And the end result is diet change, increase in fiber or decrease in fiber depending on their fiber intake, and eventually possibly a surgery where they have to have the infected part of the colon removed. How's this for a beauty video? But I just kind of wanted to give you guys a heads up about that, and I am running on, like 3 hours of sleep. Because this all happened last night at like 10:30, and he came out of the bedroom and was like, okay, we have to go to the ER. So I took him to the ER, and he had to wait to be seen for 2 hours when he was in horrible stomach pain. Finally, I went to the front desk and I was like, listen, you know, I know there's people here that have medical emergencies too, but he has a history of diverticulitis. I don't want this to get bad. Is there any way that he can either get started on the contrast, because they have to do a CT to find out, you know, if it really is diverticulitis. You get started on it because it's an hour and a half wait just to get the CT done. So, you know, then you're talking another hour and a half of very precious time. So finally, when I went over there and I said that to him, I don't know if I just looked super tired and like I had enough, but they took him back, and about 1:30, I ended up going home because it's like a 4-mile drive to the ER from our house. So I knew he would need the contrast, the CT, and the drip antibiotics, normally 2 bags. So that's like 4 hours, and I can't sleep in a hospital. I can't. So I left him there, which he's okay with. And he called me this morning. I got home at like 2. And I took a shower, because after you're in a hospital, you just like wanna So I took a shower and laid down on the sofa, fell asleep, and he called me about 5:30, and I went and got him. You know, he's on antibiotics and the whole 9 yards, so he's a happy fellow. But long story short, I had to go to Walgreens and I had to wait for his prescription. Yeah, I'm not even going to tell you guys what happened at Walgreens because I don't know if it's just because I was really tired, so I was kind of pissy. But they overcharged me on some things, and I went in, and I didn't realize it until after I got out to my car. I went in, and I didn't lug all my bags back into Walgreens with me because, I mean, I had 3 decent-sized bags because I did get some medicine and stuff while I was there. And basically, the store manager called me a liar. Yeah. And I was like, I'll go get everything I bought and I'll bring it back in here and you can refund me for the whole damn thing. I was so pissed. And I literally had to like show him how to read the frickin' receipt. To show them, because they overcharged me like 15 bucks. And I was so pissed because, first off, I don't have to shop at Walgreens. I can shop at CVS. I can shop at Walmart. I can shop at Target. I don't care. I stopped for the Walgreens because it's convenient. FYI. Yeah, see here, I'm getting all fired up again. But when I went in, they had their Maybelline buy one, get one half off. And I picked up a different color tattoo and a different pigment. And when I got up there, I was like, you know, I think I already have those. Can you take them off? Because there wasn't really any other colors or any other Maybelline products that I really wanted. And she's like, yeah, no problem. So when I checked out, it was like 52 bucks. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. It still seems kind of expensive. But I didn't think nothing about it because we were, you know, chit-chatting about makeup and stuff like that. I get out to my car, look at my receipt. Lo and behold, they overcharged me by like 15 bucks. So I go back in there. And I'm like, hey, you know, I was overcharged. I didn't get these products. And he's like, well, can you go in and go back, get your bags, and bring them in? I'm like, do I need to bring all of them in or just the makeup bag? He's like, oh, you have to bring all of them. I'm like, really, dude? Really? So I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm not in the mood for this. I'll just eat the 15 bucks. Whatever. Then I got pissed. So, and he's like looking at the receipt. And I'm like, dude, I didn't get these. And even the cashier who checked me out is like, yeah, she didn't get these. They're right here. She picked them up off the counter. They were still sitting on the counter. And he's like, well, I just can't give away money. And I looked at him and I'm like, listen, I've had 2.5 hours of sleep. I just came in to get my prescriptions and I bought some makeup because normally I have a good shopping experience at Walgreens. You can kiss my butt. I was so pissed. And the lady behind me, like, normally I'm very nice. Even when it's an issue, I'm still very nice because it's just not worth getting pissy about and getting upset about. But I was kind of mad. And he kind of looked at me funny and I was like, I don't care. I was like, fine, have my $15. Whatever. I said, but I'll never set foot in this store. And like everyone in that Walgreens kind of knows me. We go in there quite a bit and he obviously didn't know me. So the girl who was checking me out actually is the wife of one of my husband's employees. I don't think she knows that or she's putting 2 and 2 together yet because, you know, I don't like go bragging, you know, hey, my husband, you know, my husband's your husband's boss. But I know her, and it was just like the worst experience ever, like the worst possible time. So finally, I had to show him how to read the receipt, because you don't call me a liar. And he's like looking at it, he's like, well, here, it was refunded. I'm like, it wasn't refunded, it was buy one, get one half off. So they only refunded me $3. So I'm still out like $9-10 bucks. But I gotta think about it, I'm like, I'm not gonna argue with it anymore. I'm tired. I just want to go home. Whatever. I probably will not buy makeup at Walgreens anymore, at least for a while, because I'm just that annoyed with them. So, after a 10-minute intro, let me get into my haul. The first thing that I bought are these 3 Wet n Wild palettes. They have the new, I can't remember what they're called, but they're basically like the Army Brat collection, I think is what they're called. I can't remember. 2 are from that collection and then 1 is not. The one that is not is called Sweet as Candy. And these damn little brushes. I just really liked this palette. I thought it was really pretty. It has kind of a pinky shimmery color, a brown crease color, and a champagne color brow bone. So I bought that. The other one I bought is part of their new collection that, you know, I have a feeling it's not supposed to be out yet, but whatever. And it is called Spoiled Army Brat. I loved this because of the colors. Because of the peachy eyelid color, the pink crease color, and the purple brow bone color. I thought it would be a fun palette to play with. The last palette that I bought from Wet n Wild is called the I Don't Do Camouflage, which the gal who who checked me out that I had like kind of the issues with, she actually showed me this palette and I was like, I need this palette. Isn't that pretty? I love these colors. I'm going to do a, rather than swatching them, everything like this, I'll do a separate video where I swatch these because I'll just do it that way. Now, Maybelline is buy one, get one half off, so they say. So I bought the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Stick Concealer, which, you know, you probably saw this all over YouTube. I just wanted to try it. It was $8.99. This color is Buff Beige. I think this might be a teensy bit dark for me, but I've heard that this blends out really super easy. So if you would like a first impressions video, there's a swatch on my hand. Actually, you know what, maybe it might be okay. If you would like a first impressions video or a review video, let me know. I will gladly film one. You know, I do have dry skin, and this is for oily to combination. So I thought it would be interesting for someone with dry skin to review it to see if it kind of works for us too, because I do get a little oily sometimes in the afternoon. Now, I have never tried any of these before, so I was excited to get one. And of course, you know, I picked like the brightest color that they have. I bought one of the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blushes, and this is in Hot Tamale. I've always wanted to try one of these because I've always wanted to push on it. So let me show you a swatch. I'm actually kind of disappointed in the color payoff, honestly. I thought that this would be far more pigmented than what it is. That's the color swatch. And it just seems like you really have to use a lot of product to get the color you want. So I don't know, maybe it's just me. But that's the color swatch of Hot Tamale. I thought it would be a lot brighter and more pigmented. So now I did buy 2 more of the Maybelline. Well, I bought 1 more Maybelline Color Tattoo and 1 more pigment. And the reason why I bought this Color Tattoo, this is in Edgy Emerald, is because I bought the, what was the pigment I bought yesterday? The Jade one, Never Fade Jade. So I wanted to use this as a base. And I love the color tattoos. That's a swatch of it. You know, I have a love-hate relationship with the color tattoos. I have to use a primer with them. I can't just use it and expect it not to crease because it'll crease on me. So, but I did buy that, and again, this is in Edgy Emerald. And the pigment that I bought is the Potent Purple. I just liked this color. This is the pigment that caused all the issues because I changed my mind. So this pigment ended up costing me 15 bucks. But whatevs, I'm not dwelling on it. Let me kind of show you a swatch of the pigment. I'm still trying to give these a fair chance. You know, when I used them yesterday and I filmed my video, I was like, do I like them better than my MAC pigments? And I, you know, immediately said no. And I do think that's kind of unfair because these aren't alike at all. I mean, they're different. These are not as pigmented. They have this stupid shaker top that I hate. Sorry. I'm so pleasant on 2.5 hours of sleep. But that's a swatch of the purple. It's a pretty color. Oh gosh, I'm losing my light, so I gotta get this filmed. But yeah, this is in Potent Purple. I just thought it was a pretty color, and whether buy one get one half off, kind of why not. So again, this little bugger is the one that caused all the drama at Walgreens and ended up costing me $15. But so it is. But that is my little drugstore haul. I don't plan on doing any shopping this week because, I'm not gonna lie, I'm broke. No, I'm kidding, I'm not like broke, but I am out of my makeup budget for this month, so I probably won't, I'll be filming more like get ready with me and tutorials and stuff like that this week. So if you enjoyed my haul videos, please give them a like and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!